So here we go. We're going to talk a little bit about life path number. What are life path numbers? Why is this even important? So there are 9 numbers in your numerology chart, and a few of them come from your birth date. And those are the easiest ones to work with, especially if you're like a professional reader and you want to add this to your toolbox, so to speak. And what I tell people about life path is it's very similar to sun signs in astrology. It's arguably the most important number in your chart. And the way you calculate it is very simple. You take your entire birth date, take the month like May, so you make that into a 5, and then the day, and then the year. Just add all the numbers across. You're probably going to end up with another 2-digit number. Add those numbers together. Keep adding them together till you get to a single digit, 1 through 9. That's your life path number. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the show, you'll find in the comments on this video down below, you will find a PDF that'll tell you a little bit about each number. So after you've calculated your number, then you can go look at that list. And I'm going to actually bring that list up here. And so just as an example, and this is really simple stuff, folks, just think of the 9 numbers. You can kind of get an intuitive feeling about them just by the number itself. So I'm not going to go through all the life path numbers, but let's just look at 2. So think of that, 2 things, 2 people coming together. 2's one piece. They make great mediators, counselors. If your life path is 2, or even your attitude number is 2, destiny number is 2, they make really good mediators, really good counselors, teachers. They're very loyal. When they say they love you, they actually mean it. You can really count on them. They welcome companionship and the chance to share their lives with someone special. They often feel like if they're not in a relationship, they feel like something's missing in their life. The flip side is that if they are threatened or feel threatened or pushed to the wall, they can become the terrible 2s, if you know what I mean. But ultimately, they don't want conflict. Okay, so there's an example of the 2 energy and what a life path 2 would be like. And so you can calculate your life path number and go to this list. I'm going to throw in a little caveat though. And that is that sometimes when you're adding the numbers together, before you get that final reduction, remember I said you keep adding them together. When you'll get 2-digit numbers, just keep adding them together till you get a single digit. Before that last digit, before you get down to that single digit, if the double digit number has the same numerals, so 1 1 2 2, like 11 22 33 44, those are master numbers. So in addition, you still have that energy. Like if you're a master illuminator number 11, that still reduces to the 2. You're still a 2, but there's greater potential. There's more that you're supposed to do. The master number 11s, for instance, are supposed to illuminate the rest of us. They're supposed to bring the bigger concepts, to either individual students, like an apprentice situation, or a few students, or like up to as many as, say, 500 people. Over that's more in the purview of the master number 33, the master teacher, master healer number. So there's an example of some of the master numbers. 22 is the master builder number. 44 is the master manifester number. If your life path is 44, you can it's like the genie. You snap your fingers, you can manifest instantaneously, whereas the rest of us, take a little bit of work. So master number 11 is rare. Any master number is rare. 22 is rarer than 11. 33 is really rare. 44 is almost never. Almost no one has master number 44. It occasionally happens, but it's really super rare. So that's how you calculate your life path number. It's important because you don't want to swim upstream. So once you know some of the dynamic, then you're able to get in alignment with that energy. And but of course, just like the sun signs, and I always laugh at people that go crazy about their sun signs. And, back in the day, we would look them up in the newspaper. Now they're readily available through apps and on websites and all over the net. And you get your, sun sign message of the day kind of thing. But there is an entire natal chart, people. There's not just the sun part of the chart. Same thing with numerology. It's not just the life path. There's a lot more to your chart. There's your attitude number, which comes from your month and the day. And there is the destiny number, soul number, personality number. Also from the date, you can find out where you are in your 9-year cycle. We all live through these cycles that are 9 years long. And so knowing your personal year number is really important too. And we're going to be talking about that on Thursday. But without getting people's like full birth name and all that kind of stuff, Mary, so you're a professional reader and you sit down with a client, you can just ask their birth date and quickly you can calculate their personal year number, their life path number, and their attitude number as well, and get a lot of information from that. So there you go. That's life path numbers. If you have any questions, just shoot me a message on YouTube or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're everywhere. What do you think, Mary?
We're everywhere.
About
Well,
life?
what do I think about life path numbers? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm a 22, and you know, the master builder. Well,
Right.
shouldn't I have already built something masterly?
Mhm.
Like, what happens? Like I almost feel like if you're a master number, it's like the pressure. Oh my God, the pressure, the expectation. Am I wrong in thinking that way?
I wouldn't worry about it that much, but it's just an indication. And just like the life path number in general, that, you have certain, what's the word for it, Mary? Predilections. You have certain um, possibilities, skills,
Mm.
areas you could go into. It doesn't mean you have to, like I said, the master number. So the master 22 number reduces to the 4 energy structure. And a lot of people that have served in the military or the fire department or nurses, or they're all 4s, and you and I both were in the
Oh,
military. Yeah. So,
yeah.
at that point in your life, you followed the 4 energy. And I feel now you're actually following more of the master number 22 energy, the master builder number. So what that is okay, so 11's the master illuminator, teaching, illuminating. It's
Mhm.
also learning. It's learning as well as teaching. So that's why the pages are actually 11 in tarot. So then the next number, 22, the master builder, they're building the things that allows the 11 to teach. And then
Mm.
the 33, which is the master healer, master teacher number, is 11 and 22 together. So 33s tend to build their own structures so that they can teach to like vast audiences. So I'm a 33. So I build big websites and do, YouTubing and radio for the last 13 years, and trying to reach as many people as we can with the higher concepts, information, how the universe works, the law of attraction, tarot, numerology, all that kind of thing. I don't think you're not doing the 22 number. I mean, you're building all this along with me here. You're doing master builder 22 stuff. Now, does that mean that I don't feel that there are some things that you've missed? And I definitely think there are. you know,
Well,
and this is,
oh
and
my goodness.
I'll give you a hint because you already know.
I
Think,
do.
yes, think about it. Master number 22, master builder. When you talk about building, okay, it's not
Mhm.
just structure. It's not just like a physical building, obviously, it's a lot of other things like this radio show that we've been doing, and now we're doing YouTube, the websites, the Tarot Guild, all that kind of thing. But also master builders um, express and communicate with art.
Oh,
Doing your art is building. Creating a tarot deck is building, or an oracle deck is building. All that's building.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
that's the
guess I
only
didn't
part
think of
that
it
you
that
haven't
way.
done yet is you need to get your deck out and do more art.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well,
So there you go.
I like the whole, you know, life path number thing now, I think. It
Yeah.
makes sense.
I think it's great. It adds a lot of additional information, especially you're about to pull cards with a client. You can talk about their attitude, life path number, and where they are in the 9-year cycle, and that's going to inform the reading. And it's something you
Mm.
can do really easily with just their birth date. And I did want to mention, remember in school we used to stack bigger numbers and add them together. There's multiple ways to add the numbers. And I always tell people it's important to actually run your birth date through the possibilities. There's basically 3. One is the one I just told everybody about. You add the numbers across and keep adding them till you reduce to a single digit. The other way is you stack the numbers. So the month, the day, and the year, Mary, you add them together,
Mhm.
you'll get a 4-digit number. You add those numbers together and keep reducing, you get to a single digit. The third way is you reduce the month first. So the 11th month reduces to 2. So November is 2. The day you were born, say the 16th, that's 7. The year, you add the 1976, whatever, you add that together, you reduce that. So you reduce the month, the day, and the year first, and then add those numbers together. Those are 3 different ways to add the birth date numbers. And the reason why you want to do all 3 when you're first calculating somebody's number is you're looking for the master number, because it may show
Mm.
up in the string, it may show up in the stacked, or it may show up in the breakdown method where you reduce them separately and then add them together. So do all 3 and see if a master number shows up.
Cool.
Yeah. So Thursday, we're going to do personal year numbers. Yay.